Leadership. What is leadership? To me, a leader is one who inspires and motivates action. They have a can-do attitude, and their strong leadership skills are the key to leading the charge. Hi, my name is Brianna Fitzgerald. I am a sophomore and a fourth-year member of FCCLA. I represent the Jackson Center / Upper Valley Career Center FCCLA chapter. Today, I'm presenting my project, The Power Within. As a young leader, I have observed others in their leadership roles. Oftentimes, I tried to mock their leadership styles instead of figuring out my own style. There are three main leadership styles. Authoritarian leaders attempt to rule groups of people. Trying to include everyone in decisions makes you a democratic leader, while laissez-faire leaders let a group function with very little interaction. Many people I have observed are either authoritarian leaders and are very controlling, or democratic and give the group too much power. I've practiced both types of leadership, but neither suit me. The first thing that I needed to do to start any project is to identify my concerns. My concerns include identifying my strengths and weaknesses as a leader, learning ways to grow my leadership skills, evaluating my leadership goals, and my personal comfort level. The most important part of any project is to set some goals. My goals are to grow in my comfort level as a leader and in front of large groups, to uncover my natural talents and identify ways to use them effectively, to strengthen my employability skills for future success. I plan on fulfilling the following FACCLA purposes: to provide opportunities for personal development and preparation for adult life, to provide opportunities for making decisions and assuming responsibilities, to prepare for the multiple roles of men and women in today's society. This project fulfills the following FACS standard 1.1, analyzing strategies to manage multiple roles and responsibilities. Next, I needed to form a plan. Who? Brianna Fitzgerald. What? The Power Within. When? August 1st, 2019 to the present. Where? Jackson Center Schools. How? 1. Meet with advisor to review project guidelines. 2. Create FCCLA planning process. 3. Explore project sections. 5. Complete checklists, evaluations, and summaries. Next, create a project portfolio, evaluate my project. And finally, prepare for competition. My skills, abilities, and knowledge required are my communication, organization, honesty, and time management. My barriers are time, depth of project, and my personal comfort level. Then came my act. I began my project by having adults evaluate my leadership skills. I then took the results of these evaluations and began setting goals for myself. Through this, I was able to take a closer look at the things I need to work on to make me become the best version of myself. I then completed all sections of the project and prepared my portfolio for competition. On my personal leadership profile, I organized my participation through FCCLA, school, and community events. On my employability skill framework checklist, I thought about what skills I have developed from FCCLA, school, and community leadership activities. With this checklist, I looked at my applied knowledge skills. By using a calendar, I was able to organize my everyday activities and homework. This allowed me to be less stressed about my schedule and have more time to spend with my family. Next, I looked at my effective relationship skills. I have been active in multiple clubs and activities, which has improved my relationship skills. I was a district officer for the Upper Valley region, which helped me work with others, take responsibility, and work with different personalities. Finally, I looked at my workplace skills. By being an officer in many organizations, I have developed many workplace skills. This allowed me to learn to listen to others, organize information, and how to manage resources. To get a true feeling of how well I was doing as a leader, I evaluated myself. Then I compared my thoughts to the thoughts of important people in my life. On my self-evaluation, I thought that as a leader, I was doing pretty well. On a scale from 1 to 5, I thought I deserved 4s and 5s on every statement. My highest scoring category was critical thinking skills. My lowest scoring category was workplace skills. While evaluating myself, I realized that an activity such as participating in class is one of my weak spots. I will continue to work on improving my leadership skills. My first observer was my choir director, Mrs. Noah. She rated me with all 5s and a 4. Mrs. Noah mentioned that my strengths are my dedication, enthusiasm, respect, and my desire to excel. On the other hand, she only said that one thing I need to continue to improve on is to expand my positive characteristics. My next evaluator was my advisor, Mrs. Kipker. She gave me all 4s and 5s. Mrs. Kipker thought that my strengths were my time management, ethical behavior, and attention to detail. My weaknesses were public speaking, critical of self, and competitiveness. My final evaluator was my district advisor, Mrs. Burning. She ranked me with mostly 4s and 5s, and a 3. Mrs. Burning described my strengths as hardworking, dependable, and passionate. My weaknesses were being more vocal, initiative, and delegation. This is my competency review. This is my competency graph. Overall, I received excellent ratings from leaders in my life. I'm excited to see what I can accomplish in the future. In my mind, in order to become an excellent leader, you must have a leader to look up to. An admirable leader in my life is Mr. Johnson. To me, Mr. Johnson is someone I look up to because Mr. Johnson has been my band director for 6 years. I admire Mr. Johnson because he is not afraid to show his true identity. He has taught me patience, time management, and how to ask others for help. I will strive to be a leader like Mr. Johnson. Now that I have observed other leaders and leaders have observed me, I need to figure out a plan to grow as a leader. In order to become a better leader, I need to set some goals. My 3 main concerns are my public speaking, my level of competitiveness, and my self-criticism. Although my growth in improving my concerns is hard to measure, I believe my goals are obtainable. My steps to reach these goals are: I will start by having people around me observe my concerns. I will take notes and use their notes to improve myself. In the end, I will have the same people observe me again to see if I have improved. In addition, I will keep a diary to measure how I have been competitive where it wasn't needed and to measure the level of my self-criticism. Upon creating goals, I thought it would be wise to have others help keep me accountable for my goals. I chose my band director, Mr. Johnson, and my mother. My band director, Mr. Johnson, has watched me grow as a person. In his reflection, he talks about a time in my life where I faced a challenge and overcame it. I had to make a decision where I could continue my success and possibly ruin a friendship, or give up what I've been working hard for and fold to make a senior happy. I had my mom create a reflection because she has seen me make tremendous efforts throughout the course of my life. She mentions my determination and work ethic in becoming a better person. All good things must come to an end. I find that it is important to take the time to reflect on my projects. Through this project, I learned so much about myself. I have focused more on myself rather than competing with others. I gained confidence to go after what I want and to believe in myself. The most challenging part of this project was analyzing myself through employability skills checklist. The best part of this project was being able to take all the evaluations from the important adults in my life to improve myself. I found this project challenging and rewarding. This project also gave me the confidence to do something completely out of my comfort zone. I decided to go above and beyond and run to be a part of the Ohio FCCLA State Executive Council. This project has taught me so many valuable lessons that I couldn't possibly list them all. And now I am one of Ohio's State Executive Council members. If I could only take one thing away from this project, it would be to learn what you are capable of and push yourself to become even better. Thank you for your time. Do you have any questions?